Okay, I'm blown out, tired, hungry, and I'm going to do this. There was somebody online talking about some Hebrew stuff and reading Bible codes and stuff. So he gave me these letters: Gimel, Aleph, Vav, Lamed, Hey. The first thing I said is, "Wow, Gimel is the third letter. Aleph is the first letter. Vav is the sixth letter. 6, 1, 3. Hebrew laws, right to start off. Then it was Lamed, which is the 12th letter, okay? And L in our language is also the 12th letter. And then there's Hey, riding on the Hey. Hey is an omega number. Do you know why? Because the minute you get the Hey, it's actually 50, okay? It's 50. Because God has, the reason Aleph is silent, because God is finished creating his worlds. God's world comes out, okay, at Aleph. Aleph is a dot, okay? It's a stamp of God. Everything that is on in Aleph is in every single Hebrew letter after that. That's why Aleph can stay silent. Not only that, Ayin is also silent, and they both start with their main letter of A. So you have to remember that Aleph is most presented in Tav, when there's a transfer of an angel life. So the A letter comes right out after the T letter, talking about the transfer. Don't forget, I remember the Hebrews once said, every letter means something, and every stroke, do not go high, do not go low. So if you also want to know, Tzedika also has the Aleph letter. If the Aleph letter sounds in my language, okay, then it's not as silent as they think. But it more or less looks like this. This is the way it starts. Here's an Aleph over here, okay? You see the Aleph? I don't draw it so good, okay? In this Aleph, the dot, okay, is because this is God, and everything about the Hebrew language comes out of him. So it starts at Aleph. So Aleph is because he's in every single letter. Either he's in the letter from the stage of the spirit, from the stage of the transfer, or from the stage inside of creation in this world, or being part of creation. He is this. And then the first thing you get is this. And then you think, and you think, and you think. What do you think about? It's not hard. Aleph, here's that dot, but I made a circle around it. It's the omega right after the Aleph. He creates omega. How? Through beta. Beta or bet is the next letter, but it's the second letter. Then you have to go into creation. Then you have to make Dalet. Once you have Dalet, you skip over Hey, and on the next side of Hey, you got Vav. And then the seventh gates of Zion comes in. What's after Zion? I just got on this. I like this subject. This is fun. Where is that Hebrew stuff? What's after Zion? I don't know. Where am I? Where is this? I'm not very happy. This is not it. Ah, here it is. So after Zion, you got Chet. And anything you can cheat in is good enough for me. But Zion is 7, and 8 is Chet. But the greatest thing about Chet is they spell it Cheit, which actually sounds like 8. And when they go to Tet, okay, the ninth letter, they spell the same thing, EIT, again with 8. It means the head of creation is the Tet of the Chet, passed into the world of the Zion, of who split in half, a Vav is a Vav. A Hey is into the world where Dalet and Vav are now friends inside this world. Okay, and then I can go over the rest of the letters where the I is represented in the Shin. It's represented in the Reich or in the Resh, but it's more silent. And it's silent because the E, S, and H are in it for spirit, heaven, and the E world. You already know the I has to be there. We already know this. Okay, so I was working on this Hebrew thing, and then I came out to, okay, So the final letter is Gimel Aleph Vav Lamed Hey 31635. The four corners of the tallest of the one human 10 of the five energy mind. The 6 is always with 2. Okay, because this is Bet. We're in Bet's world, so we're 2 all the time. 2 and 6 all the time. We start with 6, we go to 2, we leave from 2, we go to 6. 6 to 2, 6. It also means 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. because 10 is actually, you see, 2200 hours, and that's life. 2, 2, and then 2 eggs. And then depending how you write, your 2s might look like something else. You already know the way I write my stuff down. Anyways, all these numbers, okay, come out to a total of 10-8, which is a fix, which is heaven and man. Poof, the mind of man. 10. God, the mind of God, the mind of man. The only thing that count, 10 plus 8 is 18, and now you have the reason for 18. Now you split them apart because it's 2 different worlds. You're now out of the heaven, so it's now half. It's 9, and if I do it in the English version, it finishes at 23. Another number, 23. And 2 and 3 is an all-star because it's the 5-point flag, right? The 2 points on the bottom and the 3 points at the top. It's not bad. 2 strikes, 3 balls, man's at the plate. His wife is up in the crowd. Here comes the pitch. Stop right there. The planet dwarf is coming down, my friends. This is something very special. Will it bring the evil like they wrote in all the books and all the movies? These are not normal ships, okay? And I cannot think that they're the governments, because I don't think a government can actually control a galactica star. They may know about it, okay, but I don't think they can control it. And then again, they would have taken over the world a long time ago, because this is exactly, you see, when the Bible was written, if everybody figured it out right away, God wouldn't be prepared for the end. It takes a little bit of time, you know. He's got to think about everybody in this world. So those ships are coming. What are they going to actually be? Who's going to be in those ships? This is so exciting. This is so exciting, because it's like 7 years I've been seeing this thing over and over and over and over. And the other night I saw 100 moons during the day, all in order to each other, with clouds in between, surfacing clouds. CL33, Omega U63, cloud D, if you want to go with the S4. Do you know what a cloud is? Just by those numbers. It's just constant creation, creation, creation. There's always something happening in the clouds. And this is not an earth thing where I'm saying, yeah, I can tell you about your business. This is, I could not do it so pinpoint. I can't pinpoint things. I need big scale stuff, like finding God, things like that. Like, what am I going to do? You want me to bang a nail into the hole and see if it was straight? But then you want me to go a little bit quicker because I'm not quick enough for you. So now I got to decide, is it going to be straight or is it going to be quick? Am I going to be rich or am I going to be happy? Raphael 7286. That's just not any star, my friends. Whatever's going to happen, it's all planned by somebody. But do not worry, because if this is what's happening, oh my God, it's going to be insane the next couple of years. Even though we might live through some disaster, maybe, maybe not, I just know the end result is going to be fantastic. I'll be standing 2 feet taller, I'll be 6 feet under and 2 feet up and 2 hands by my side, looking like 1111 with a little dot on my head. And since I'm passed out and my eyes are closed, good night.